What's up, heroes? I'm the House Ninja, superhero DJ and music producer, and also the host of the Producer Life podcast. And over the last several months, I've been interviewing the 16 contestants from Bass Battleground, an epic online DJ competition hosted by Emerald Summers Presents, where DJs go head-to-head, battle it out online on every other Sunday, and your votes determine the winner. Earlier today, Kyd Kong and Apetonix both kicked off round 2 for Bass Battleground on the Emerald Summers Presents Twitch channel. I interviewed Kyd Kong back in episode 101, but due to scheduling issues, I wasn't able to get Apetonix on for the first round. So I'm thrilled to have him on the show tonight, and we're going to talk about DJing and promoting and cybernetic apes and wherever else the conversation takes us. So welcome, Apetonix.
Thank you so much, House Ninja, for having me on.
I'm excited. Tell me, so how did you, I guess I first got to ask about the branding. How did you come up with the cybernetic alien gorilla and that amazing face mask?
Well, it all started like when I was like, I was just really DJing just to be DJing. I was doing hip hop and all that stuff. And then I came across like EDM music, and I was like, I saw Marshmello. Marshmello was the first one that I really saw. He was wearing masks and all that stuff. He was, and also Dead Mouse. Like, oh my God. I was so amazed by that. And when I was amazed by that, I started to like, hey, I want to get a mask. But I didn't know what my DJ name would be. So I got the mask. When I got the mask, I received the mask. I got it from this website. It's called Glow City, I believe. And
Okay.
And when I had got it, I was like looking through it, and I saw the skull on the mask. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this would be dope. This would be dope to be performing in, because I wanted to have a mask too when I started DJing for EDM music. So I started taking the nature of it, and how I became Apetonix was it was weird because a best friend of mine told me that, yo, there's already a DJ Mad Mania, and back then that's what I was named. And then she told me I had to change it because of the branding and everything like that, and that's very important, very highly important. Um, when I had to really buckle down. I wanted to still be an ape, so I came up with like, I tried Apetronics, and I saw there's like somebody named Tronics already, but there's nobody named Apetonix. So I Googled that, and there was nobody named Apetonix. So that's how I kept it. And boom, here I am.
Okay, awesome. All right, good. So, searching online, making sure nobody else has been using it.
Yeah.
Why the affinity for the ape? Why did you want to stick with an ape to begin with?
Well, it's because I see myself like I'm tall. I'm like literally like 6'4", yo. I'm like a big football player. I'm like a big bear, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so I decided, I wanted to keep the gorilla, I want to be something big, want something massive.
Okay. You didn't want to be DJ Fluffy Bunny.
Nah, not DJ Fluffy Bunny. Okay, I can't hop around and
Okay, all right. So, how long had you been DJing before you came up with Apetonix and ordered the mask and all that? How many years were you a hip hop DJ?
Man, I was a hip hop DJ for about, I want to say about 4 years. 4 years ago. No, wait, no, not man. It's
Okay.
longer than that actually. Dang, probably like 10 years ago, I was a hip hop DJ, and I was doing it for like 3 years. Yeah, dang, that's a long time. I just realized
Okay.
that.
So it's been a while. How now your current time flies. Your current genre, you do a lot of dubstep and bass type music, glitchy stuff. Um,
Hmm.
how does I guess first question is how would you characterize your sound?
Um, hard bass makes you want to like mosh pit. You know, you like I like that heavy stuff. Like I like to go crazy. So I prefer my sound to be like the hard bass with the boom sound when you hear the whole stage shaking. You know, I'm more of
Okay.
that
How does
roller sound.
Okay. All right. So hard, aggressive, bass music, mosh pit type stuff. How does DJing that differ, like in terms of mixing and preparing for a set? How does that differ from being a hip hop DJ?
Well,
I mean, I
I
assume you're
mean,
still beat matching and everything, but is the strategy different?
nah, the strategy is definitely different though. When it comes to hip hop DJ, I would say this: it's like um, it's basically the same rhythm when you come to hip hop DJing. Like, cause you hear the boom, 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 the boom, boom, click, cause you hear that on most of the tracks. So, but when it comes to EDM music, it can go from like high pitch, low pitch, high pitch, low pitch. It can like it's moving around, and it's like different sounds but blended together to make a one perfect sound. And that's why I love EDM music.
Okay. You've got a couple of mixes up on your SoundCloud page. I was enjoying the Freakazoid Volume One, sort of Halloween themed bass and dubstep mix. Are you going to do something again for this year?
Um, Possibly I might come out with a Freakazoid Volume Two. Um, I, w- I don't really have no shows coming up or nothing like that. I really was aiming to like work on the new track really, but that's basically it.
Okay, so you're focused on production right now.
Correct.
Okay. Um, Now I know the other thing that you've kind of got that's on your social media pages. You're also a promoter. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I also like I promote like Ibiza, Atlanta. So I promote my. He's actually a good friend of mine. His name is Phil. Go check out Ibiza, Atlanta. I recommend it. That place is lit. It's like a Latin club. But I do basically I promote
Huh.
events, um, like EDM shows, parties. I just really just create posters. I do the design work for posters and everything as well. Um, Most of them at least. But I just
Okay.
promote people like also other DJ artists that's trying to get out there. I will promote them and like also show them love as well too. Show them support on their craft and everything.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You got a great clip of me performing at one of the Emerald Summers Presents events, and you posted it and tagged me in the reel, and I really appreciated that. So thank you. Um, what what do you think are the keys to being a good promoter?
Uh, you wanna have like a continuation of things. You don't want to just stop promoting. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to continue posting, continue being marketing yourself when it and um uh, helping like other people. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like promoting and everything, you just gotta like keep posting. That's all you gotta do. Because if you stop, nobody's not going to see the images. Nobody's not going to see the flyer. People, if you just post it one day, nobody's not just going. Everybody, the whole millions of people in different countries is not going to see that flyer. You got to constantly keep doing it, and then everything after a while, you start making big ass. Ooh,
How do you, now,
sorry, cursing on the thing.
it's okay. It's okay. um, how do you? So I've heard some people say that when you're posting content as a DJ or any personality, you kind of do a mix of promotion versus stuff for entertainment versus information about you. You don't want to just constantly be going, hey, listen to my mix, hey, listen to my mix, hey, listen to my mix, because people get tired of that. I would think the same thing might be true if all you were doing was posting flyers of your show and not sharing, stuff about you and your life and whatever you're working on. So how do you keep that balance, and how do you keep that regular stream of content? I think a lot of DJs find that kind of exhausting.
You got to schedule yourself. If you schedule yourself to what time you need to post that, it will post on itself. And then you can have also schedule the time that it needs to be posted for your music as well too. That's how you got to do it. It's you got to just manage the time by like posting one here. Like if you post that event, that's cool. On the next story, it can be a funny meme or whatever, and then boom, here come your music. You know, it's about scheduling. I think that's what it's about really scheduling the time um, your post needs to be posted up, and then and that's how you're able to promote your stuff better and organize. That's how That's what I think.
Okay. Are you saying schedule time to do the post, or you are scheduling the posts in advance, like using some of the Facebook tools to say, I want this post to go live 3 days from now?
Mm-hmm. You can do it that way as well too, but if you want, you can also like put it in your notes. If you want a certain poster that needs to be posted up at a certain given time, um, I usually put it in the notes, and then I post it, and then I cross it off. Then if I want something scheduled, but first things first, you gotta make the list of schedules first. Once you make the list of schedules, then you start going row by row. But not necessarily a big list, but what you want to post, really.
Okay. And now when you're promoting, you said you're kind of promoting a lot of different events and DJs, and that's one of the ways you're kind of meeting people and building up other DJs. But do you have certain clubs that you work regularly with other than Ibiza, or is it just kind of wherever you're currently performing at?
It's really wherever I'm performing at. I can be. I mean, I've been to Domain. I've been to Rio. I've been to of course Ibiza. I've been to Iris. I've been to a lot of places, but it depends on where you're going to be at. Honestly.
Okay. What goes into when you're getting ready for a show, any sort of a show, whether Bass Battleground or a live performance at Believe Music Hall? What do you do to prepare? Are you doing a scripted set? Do you just kind of select certain music and pick from that batch, or how do you go about preparing a DJ set?
Okay, so what I normally do is I normally try to organize the songs that I want to be played. And then what I do is I I learn to just listen to each song and try to make sure it beach match correctly. And then after that, that's how I put my cue points in. And boom, eight tonics is arrived. I mean, That it take it look, it literally takes a lot of time. I'm not gonna lie. But when at the
No,
end,
I know it's. I mean, crate digging and
yes, like it is like sometimes it can be such a headache sometimes. Like I'll be sometimes staying up until 4 a.m. to make sure I found the right song.
where do you like to go to find your music?
Oh, okay. So there's this headliner. It's called head. What is it? Headliner. What's it called? It's called headline something. But sometimes but you got to pay for them and all that stuff like that. And I think it's like what $20, but they give you like all the intro kinds. Um, you got house, hip hop, all that stuff, and it's all free once you pay for the subscription. But sometimes what I do is I get it all from
It's a
SoundCloud.
record pool.
Yeah, it's a record pool, correct. So um I think it's called Headliner Music or something like that, which is really good. And I got like hip hop. I got a lot of hip
Headliner
hop.
Music Club.
Yeah, that's it.
Headline. Okay, all right, I found it. I'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah, that was really good. They
Yeah,
give you like
I've been. Go ahead.
oh I was just gonna say they normally give you like all different kind of genre. They give you like house, deep bass. There's a little dubstep in there somewheres. There's hip hop. There's R&B. Dance music. They got Moomba, all that stuff, and it's like I love it.
Do they do a lot of bootlegs and mashups?
No, they don't do well. No, they do actually. There's a lot of mashups on there. You're gonna find a lot of mashups. Uh, Bootlegs, kinda, kinda. They do more mashups than anything.
Okay. I, okay. Yeah, I was part of promo only for a while, which is another big record pool, and I liked what they had, but I started using BPM Supreme a while back, which is another record pool. I like it because it's got an app. So, like if I'm at the gym, I can be screening music as I'm going, and they do a lot of mashups. Whereas promo only, I don't think I heard a single mashup in the year or so that I was a member there. So, and
What?
I happen to love mashups. So I'm always looking for other good sources of mashups.
Yeah, they got really good mashups. I think I played some tonight actually. During the Bass Battlegrounds against Kyd Kong, yo, and I found most of those yesterday. I said I gotta add these into my set ASAP.
Yeah. So that's a good segue into the Bass Battleground event this afternoon. And normally these conversations I've done before the event. So this is a little different. We're doing it afterwards. So
Yes,
how'd you do today?
I did. I think I did good. Very good. Very good. I think it's enough to beat Kyd Kong. If you're watching this, Kyd Kong, I heard about you talking about your banana bread. We eat banana bread. I'm not banana bread.
Yeah, it was hysterical that you two got matched up. I love the way Emerald Summer Presents has done that. We
Yeah.
had Fetty Wub and Corgan. We had the cat versus dog episode, and now we've got the Battle of the Apes. So yeah, it was fun, and you guys both had amazing sets. Is there anything as you're looking back on your set that you would have done differently, or were you completely
Boy.
happy?
Let's just say there was one thing in there. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I walked in, because we did it at Kyd Kong's place, right? So, and it was we basically was on her arena anyway. So I'm just gonna let you know that right now. That was Kyd Kong's arena, folks. But it was
Yeah,
just
I thought it was interesting the way that you guys had the same Twitch layout. but it
Yeah,
works because you both got the primate personas.
right. And it was just really, I had got there a little bit late because I was in traffic and everything, but it turned out so well. I had really ran into the house, and the setup was just really nice. When you walk up in there, you like, whoa, it was nice. But a thing that I would change, there was one thing that happened during the set, and I think um I accidentally pressed the tempo. I pressed the tempo
Oh no.
and it started going fast. I'm like, oh crap. I was going like too fast and I had to slow it down. So I had to start completely over. I I would definitely change that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've all been there. I was curious, the mask is a big part of your persona, but I didn't catch your entire set, but at least the first half of it, I didn't see the mask come out. Why didn't you do your mask tonight?
uh Somebody told me to not wear it tonight. So, you know, let me just
Okay.
say the big boss.
Huh. Was it just concern about it not showing up on the camera well, or do you know?
I think I think it was more so, she wanted me to show my face and everything. Uh I'm not really anonymous or anything, but um I think it was more so just really just, this time let people see who is behind the mask and everything and who's making the music and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it was about.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that. I worry being an anonymous DJ that I miss a certain level of connection with my audience because I've got the mask in the way, So there's on the one hand, there's kind of this whole mystery DJ thing, which is cool and fun, but on the other hand, there's that connection with your audience, and I feel like the mask creates a problem for that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to see what people said about your performance and if they prefer it that way. It's been interesting watching Dead Mouse perform because a lot of times he'll either start off with the mask and then take it off, or vice versa. He'll put it on for a couple of songs, then he'll take it off again. So
Yeah.
it's a part of the performance, but it's not. He's not trying to hide who he is.
Let me tell you, my friend, it is very hot underneath the mask. Very hot.
Yeah, I wore a cloth mask for a while, and I discovered it really muffled my voice. So I moved to this mesh one, and I can breathe a whole lot better. It's also kind of nice because when I get in a mosh pit, kind of keeps me from getting my teeth broken. So,
Yes, those work. That's excellent. I
so
need to get me
um,
one.
yeah. Um, so I want to double back for a second here because as I was getting ready for this interview, I looked at your various social media pages, and the one that jumped out at me was your Instagram. You've got 15,000 followers on Instagram, but not a huge number of posts. What did I'm wondering? What was your strategy on Instagram that got so many followers with relatively few posts? How did you accomplish that?
It was basically I had that Instagram for like almost 10 years or maybe for a long time. Beforehand it was
Okay.
say DJ Mad Mania. So over time it's like I just started changing, I started changing up the Instagram. I started like taking stuff down, archiving it. So there's a lot of stuff you can't really see because it's already archived and it's gone. Um, I just started changing the way it looks.
Aha.
I started changing it even more. I deleted some more photos. Then that's when I start putting up the new DJ name, Apetonix, and everybody starts seeing me. Who's this dude in the mask? Whoa, that mask! And when people start seeing that, you know, people were amazed. Like they were like, "Whoa!" So over time, I started like also networking as well too. I engage with people a lot. I talk to people, get them to follow me. Um, I will post up music. A lot of times, randomly, like sometimes every now and then, I schedule time to where the music will be dropped. Um, and then I just start marketing my stuff. After that, I think I went on to this website called Smash the Club Up or Smash the Club, and it's like a music website where they actually will promote your music, and um, they came up to me. They were like, "Yo, we would like to promote your music and everything like that." I was like, "Yo, all right, say less." So they promoted me, and then was on their page. I think it was called. Dang, I forgot what it was called. It was a long, long time ago. That was the very first one I did too, and people really liked that track. I got like 1,000 likes on that one. Um, I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but
Wow.
amazed when I saw that.
No, this is the time to
Um,
do it.
right.
um, yeah.
Um, after a while, it just became like big known. I started taking like professional photography. I had my boy Chris. Um, I had my boy D Lens. My boy Anthony. Um, all of them, they came through with the photos, and then all of a sudden, I started getting followings like that. They see those good quality pictures. They seeing people DJing. They seeing flyers at the woodworks. I started getting likes like that. It start flowing in.
Okay. So quality content. It's an old account, but you archived a lot of your old stuff. Did you, when you
Mhm.
archived a lot of the old stuff from your old DJ brand, did you see your engagement drop off?
Yeah, yeah. So what happened was like beforehand, when I archived everything, I wasn't getting that much flow of an attention. What happened after that is like I post up on the mask. I started getting like 1,000 views. I started getting like I started getting like 500 likes, 300 likes. Like everything just started like building even higher, and it's still building higher. Like it's still building higher. Um, let me see where my phone at.
Okay.
No, actually, I I'll show you after the interview.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like that really you hit on something there. So that's awesome, and I'm glad that's taken off for you. What are your plans for the next 6 months or so?
Um, really, really, honestly, it's just really going to be focused on the craftsmanship and production, creating like new music, dropping. I'm hoping to probably. I had said October to drop the music. Um, but due to some circumstances that happened and everything, it got pushed back. So I'm gonna shoot for like probably November. I'll drop something. But during the next 6 months, it's all production work.
Okay.
It's really gonna be all production work.
Okay. Well, awesome. Well, we'll look forward to hearing what you come up with and your new tracks and where can people find you online?
You can check me out on SoundCloud. It's Apetonix. That's Apetonix. You can check me on SoundCloud. You can check me out on also Facebook. That's Apetonix Music with the Z instead of the S.
Okay.
You can also check me out on Instagram as well too. I'm there all over. Just type in Apetonix. You'll know.
Okay. I'll have links in the show notes page. And thank you so much for your time tonight. And I know that the voting is still live, so if you missed the performance today, make sure to go check out at least the clips of it on the Emerald Summers Presents Twitch channel. And there should be a link there also where you can vote for your favorite performance. So thank you again for your time, and I hope you have a great night.
Thank you so much, House Ninja. Love you, bro.